Hey, good morning, guys. This is Lizzie Knadler coming to you from Springfield, Illinois, with my partner, Tanya DeSanto, who's actually in a hotel room Zooming with us live from on her way down to Florida to see her daughter. And we're here to just talk to you guys about our experience on why we elected to continue on the mastery program. Like you, we started with Mastery 1. We dove into the topic of obstructive sleep medicine, took the qualified dentist test, kind of got our feet wet with it, and then had to make a decision on, are we going to go through all the way or just be qualified dentists? And ultimately, obviously, we went through, we became diplomat status. It all happened during COVID for us. We were lucky enough to be able to be all of our courses in person. We started in 2019 and wrapped up early 2020. But then our exam happened during COVID. So everything started off a little bit funky for us. But we're so thrilled to be able to, Dr. Braga asked us a couple top 5 reasons on why we elected to go on through the mastery program. And so we're happy to share these with you guys. Ultimately, the first reason is for that diplomat status. That is really what your referring doctors are going to be looking for when you get referrals from your pulmonologist or your internal medicine doctors, people who've gone through a sleep study. They understand that it's not easy to become a qualified dentist, but easier. Whereas the path of becoming a diplomat is a journey, and it takes a lot of work. And there's a big exam at the end of it, and a lot of coursework. But ultimately, the reward is so worth it. Becoming a diplomat has just grown our practice immensely. And I think that's ultimately what your referring doctors want to hear. Isn't that what you'd say, Tanya? Tanya DeSanto with us from Florida here.
We're just Zooming. Dr. Knadler's holding down the fort in our practice in Springfield, Illinois, while I venture off to see my daughter on her fall break. But we're so excited to talk to all of you because we loved our journey, we loved our path, and we really hope that you'll be deciding to take that same path. It's one of the most rewarding things we've done. We started out just dabbling in this subject, and we were really interested in it. We were fascinated by sleep. We were actually just fascinated by the ability to help people. It literally saves lives. When people are sleeping better, when they're functioning better, it was just so rewarding to us. It was very challenging. We wanted to know more and more and more. When we took the test and became qualified dentists, it was just the tip of the iceberg. We reached out to different physicians in our town and learned a lot. We learned that the pulmonologists at our 3 local hospitals, they will refer people to you if you're board certified. So being a diplomat in this academy was meeting their criteria for referring to us. So we really had to raise our bar if we wanted to build our sleep practice. And it was one of the best things that we did, actually. And like Dr. Knadler said, little did we know when we started this that COVID was going to happen, and we were going to be taking this exam that kept getting postponed internationally, and then being able to study for that. But what it did, one of the most important things it did for us was it built our confidence immensely. We were learning things that we only touched upon in dental school. And how many years ago was that? We learned so many systemic things. We learned so many things about putting the whole picture together for the patient as far as their breathing and their eating and their occlusion and their sleep. All of that kind of came together magically for us. And we just really, really enjoyed it. We're still learning. It's always a journey. We are able to, one of the perks in moving on from Mastery 1 is that you get to meet other colleagues, like-minded colleagues like yourself on that very same path. And you're starting with those same people. You'll continue with those same people. And they're part of your original club. You'll keep in touch with those people. You learn from each other what works for them, what works for you. You meet amazing faculty members like Dr. Braga. You make a lot of friendships, and it's truly a journey that you're all in together.
Yes, Tanya, absolutely. You're so right. We still keep in touch with a lot of the classmates that we went on the journey of Mastery 1, 2, and 3, because you really get to know these people and you're going through it together. So that's been so fun. And honestly, Tanya and I are really lucky that we went through it together within our own practice. But we have reached out to other of our classmates, and there's a phenomenal uh, community online that everybody kind of keeps their toe in. I think daily there's posts about that, which has been hugely helpful, hugely helpful. But another huge thing that Mastery 2 and 3 are going to get you is a lot of assistance in the business and the insurance side, and understanding how to actually take your practice from just a dental practice, which is what we're all used to, into actually a practice that runs sleep medicine. So there's a lot of time spent, of course, on the science side of it, which is just like Tanya was saying, it's unbelievable the detail that these phenomenal instructors go into. Some of the best lectures I've ever heard truly were at these mastery programs. We went home daily and just commented to ourselves, gosh, I love him. He's amazing. I wish we
So
could get
true.
him in the field. Like, he's amazing. But also then there's on the other side of the science side of it, there's the business side, which is important as well. And although every state's a little bit different, the faculty really helps you feel how to run the medical thing, because it is different than the dental side that our brain is used to. This is medical. And so there's a lot of assistance with that, which really helped us. Once we completed Mastery 3, studied hard for that exam, passed that exam, thank goodness. We were ready. We were ready to roll. We really were. We had our team ready. There's a lot of I remember a specific lecturer who was like an office manager who came in to kind of help how to teach your office manager how to do this kind of stuff. And I went back and I took out those papers from my notes and gave them right to my office manager. Hugely helpful. I mean, the quality of this education is 10 out of 10, honestly. And I think that not only Tanya and I were ready, but our staff, our team here, they felt ready as well, because we were able to kind of share the energy that we learned in Mastery 2 and 3 with our team, and they got all whipped up about it as well. And so we're all talking about it every day with our patients, really making a difference for our community here. Wouldn't you say, Tanya?
Absolutely. And I think that another thing, just small things, the little things, the take home points from Mastery 2 and 3, besides just the lectures, are the stories from the faculty. You
Yeah.
learn not just the science that they're teaching at the podium, but you learn, where did they start? How did they become, so proficient in sleep dentistry? And they tell you their stories. And then you go to breakout sessions and you learn different companies that do software. We got a hold of one of the vendors, taught us all about software and the specific software for sleep medicine, and how sleep dentistry and sleep medicine all tie together with insurance. We now own this software, and it's a game changer. It helps us so much. It helps us with, there's 30 different letters that you want to send to your physicians: introductory letters, diagnosis letters, follow-up letters. You're not reinventing the wheel here. You are just learning many spokes of the wheel that's already been created. So there's so many people and systems out there to help you that you'll get introduced to in Mastery 2 and 3. The instructors are all there via email. They are there on your online forum every day. There's posts about problems. You can't, and you learn this there's humbling moments in sleep dentistry. You can't always fix everybody. You know, dentists, we want to fix people. You do your best and you help people, but you don't always fix people. So you learn about other people's struggles and problems, and you kind of learn how did they navigate this, and you have that sound knowledge base that went to a whole nother level in mastery 2 and then again in mastery 3. So it gets you thinking. Every patient experience you're reading about could potentially be one of yours in your chair. So you learn so much. You use all these resources that were put together for you in mastery 2 and 3, and you just continue on and you grow from there, and you are all growing together. You, as Dr. Knadler said, you spend enormous amount of time with the same group of people. You know, the people that were in mastery 1 that then therefore sign up for mastery 2 and 3 are probably the same people. So you really do get to become friends. You have a little community that is your graduating class, if you will, and you do keep in touch with these people, and you all grow together. It's exciting. It never becomes, it's never a dull moment. It's a lot of interaction. It's a lot of putting pieces together, solving problems, constantly learning. You're constantly learning, but mastery 2 and mastery 3 give you that confidence that you can take to the next level. And we're just so happy we did it.
Yeah.
I know I can speak for Dr. Knadler as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree. I think you hit the nail on the head with that term of feeling confident, feeling ready. It's still after Mastery 1, it's so much info. It's good info. It's very interesting, I feel like, to all of us, but it really is still murky a little bit and overwhelming a little bit. I felt like when you wrapped up with Mastery 1, I don't think I would have been ready to walk into a hospital and introduce myself as a professional in dental sleep medicine at that point. However, after Mastery 2, after Mastery 3, oh yeah, I mean, we were ready. We were ready, and that's exactly what we did. So um, I really urge you guys to consider moving forward. It's been just this phenomenal boost to our practice. It's exciting. We're getting to really feel like a spoke in the wheel of our community with our fellow colleagues in medicine. It's just like Dr. DeSanto said, we're really helping people here, and there's there's no better feeling than that. That's why we all went into healthcare. So we've loved this program. We're so happy that Dr. Braga reached out to us to just for us to share our 2 cents on our experience. As you can tell, we loved it. We rate this program an absolute 10 out of 10. It was amazing between the staff, the faculty, the information, the confidence, the teams. It's been great. It's been great.
Totally. And I have to also echo what Lizzie said. I mean, I have several years on Lizzie, and I have a few more instructors in my history than Lizzie. And I'm telling you, some of the best instructors I've ever had. They were amazing. I mean, you know, 3 hours went by in a blink on a topic, and you can't believe it. It's you never stop writing, and you have all these notes, and it's truly like nothing I've ever experienced. And I hope that all of you will be able to get that same experience that we did, because we loved it. We would do it all again in a heartbeat, and we kind of miss it too. So we're really grateful that we were able to share this time with you, and hopefully we've helped answer some of your questions if you're just sitting out there vacillating about what to do with this. And we hope that you'll take that jump, because it's life-changing in your practice and in yourself.
Absolutely. Good luck, everybody. Make the big decision. Go for it. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.